Yes, hello. My name is Edgar Garcia. I've been a trainer and a wellness coach since 1992, and this is sort of a follow-up video to what I did last week. Um, Part two of avoiding gaining weight for seniors. And it's very important that you don't gain weight as a senior because it just causes a whole bunch of problems, health-wise, mobility-wise, even your morale. Um, and you also don't want to be a burden to your family and to yourself. Today, I wanted to talk about overeating and not being active. Um, I ordered this magazine a while back. It's published in National Geographic. It's called The Heavy Cost of Fat. And I highly recommend that you get this. I think I got this at eBay for a certain amount of, I think it was $10 or something like that, if I remember correctly. I ordered it about a couple of years ago, and it's probably one of the best articles I've ever read. It talks about why the U.S. is suffering from an epidemic of obesity, and a lot of people in the media don't want to talk about it. Oftentimes they'll say it's because of carbohydrates that we've gained so much weight, that the nation in whole has gotten fat because of that. It's not entirely true, even though carbohydrates is often found in processed food because it's very palatable. But that's just a fraction of the problem. The real problem, and the real problem that many people in the media and the fitness industry don't really talk about, is because we're overeating. Our caloric consumption has gone way up, and it's very evident in this article right here. And I've been preaching this for 20 years, and I've been telling people the reason why we've been getting fat in this country is because we are overeating, and it's very easy now to overeat. And I mean, if you get a hand on this article, just look at on page 59. I mean, it shows you what happened in the food industry. I mean, not too long ago when I was a kid, I remember when I was eating popcorn in the movie theater, it would just be 3 cups of popcorn. I remember that. Now, nowadays, it's 21 cups of popcorn. Popcorn back then, if you eat the whole box, it's only 174 calories. Today, they serve you a bucket loads of popcorn, and you can actually even refill that if you finish it. And believe it or not, 1 bucket of popcorn is 1,700 calories. And I believe it's even more because it's laden with butter. And sodas back then, I remember the bottled sodas that I used to drink when I was a kid. That would be like 6.5 ounce. That's only 79 calories. Now we get one of those big jugs. It's almost like a jug, 16-ounce fluid. It's 194 calories. And look at this, the McDonald's fries. Remember those fries served in a little paper packet? Uh, those were like 210 calories. Now when you get a McDonald's fry, it's put on a large um, cardboard type. Um, 7 ounce of that is 610 calories. And back then, a Whopper, uh, a 3 ounce Whopper was actually considered a big hamburger. But nowadays, even a 4 ounce Whopper, it's small in compared to the other hamburgers that are out there now. And hamburgers back then went from 200 calories to 300 to even 400. And in some cases, if you order the double beef patty, you're looking about 600 calories. All right. So on top of that, we're not only overeating, but we're also not very active. I mean, everything nowadays is very convenient. Our automobile, I mean, we pretty much take it anywhere and everywhere. Transportation has definitely gotten better. Um, when I was in Europe, the majority of the people there walked. And the same thing too when I was in Asia, the majority of the people there walked. I mean, they would walk for miles to get to work or to get to school or what have you. But here in America, everything is just so convenient now. And it's basically killing us, making us obese, giving us all sorts of sickness. And that's not good. So I highly recommend you stay active. As I said in the previous video, if you're a senior, try to stay active about 4 to 5 at least. I mean, it'd be great if you could stay active for 6 hours a day. And what I mean by that, just doing something, going to the gym, taking a walk, perhaps doing laundry, doing the lawn, playing with your kids, playing with your pets, volunteering in school, volunteering in the library, just anything to keep you from sitting down and doing nothing. So it's very important that you stay active so that the food gets burnt, used up. Because if you're not active, more likely you'll tend to overeat. And that's true for anybody. I mean, it's true for me. I remember when COVID happened, I wasn't doing much of anything other than I was eating a lot. And I was mortified when I found out I was actually 20 pounds heavier when everything started opening. But COVID ruined a lot of things for a lot of people. So, yeah, please, if you're a senior, don't fall into that trap of overeating and not being active. Watch what you eat and please be active. I'm going to talk more about this later on. We'll talk more about what to eat, what not to eat. And then we're going to talk about some of the activities you can do throughout the day, specifically like exercise. And be careful with eating out. Restaurants nowadays, as I mentioned in the National Geographic magazine, restaurants are doing mega servings of food now. And oftentimes when we sit, we tend to finish all that food. And believe it or not, calories are anywhere from 800 to 2,000 calories, especially if you go out in a buffet. It's very easy to consume over 3,000 to 5,000 calories. I remember this gal, she wasn't kidding when she said she can finish a large pizza by herself, a large pepperoni pizza. And I'm not entirely surprised if she consumed over 7,000 calories in just that one sitting alone. And plus, on top of that, she was drinking soda and what have you. Not very healthy. Just know that the food industry don't really care about you. They don't care about your health. All they care about is making money, making their food palatable, tempting you to try their food out, the taste, the price. And that's the thing about living here in the United States, is that the food are affordable compared to the food in Europe and in Asia, where you pay a little bit more extra to add meat to it. I remember when I was in Italy, I ordered spaghetti and there was no meatball on it. It was just basically noodles and sauce. I ordered 2 meatball to go along with it, and it cost us probably an extra $6 of our money, not their money, our money. And here in America, it's just food is just so affordable and so abundant. So the food industry, they're just out there to make more money out of you. So just know that they're not really looking out for you, and they're not looking out for your health. And just be careful what you consume. and be in control, because it's so easy to get out of control when you're eating out. All right? And before I leave, I just like to advertise my book. Believe it or not, I wrote this in 2006 and it didn't get published till 2018. This is a book that I collaborated with other people that I've trained. I titled it How to Get Rid of Your Skinny Self. And you can find this book in Amazon.com. Again, the title of it is How to Get Rid of Your Skinny Self. It's not really geared towards the senior. It's more geared to the people who train in high intensity fashion. But it'd be nice if you do buy it. It would help support me and my family. And I'm only selling it for $9. I used to sell this for $16, but I decided to make it more affordable for everyone and just sell it for $9. Because, as I said in the other video, the first bodybuilding book I ever bought was $9. So I'm going to keep it that way at $9 and make it affordable for you to buy it. And I would truly appreciate if you do. All right? So again, my name is Edgar Garcia, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.